everyone, slightly different video today. I know I did a slightly different one quite recently as well, after I'd been to Salou. But I'm doing this because if anyone else has the same trouble that I do with wearing latex gloves, then this I have found to be an amazing way to stop having your hands split and bleed and be really painful. So the problem I have is sometimes when I'm at work, we work in contaminated conditions, and that means that not only do we have to wear the usual work gloves like these sort of safety rubberized palm stretch back gloves, which I sometimes struggle with because it tends to, your hands sweat inside these when you're working, and the backs of my hands, I don't know if it really shows up so well on this, but across the back of my hands here, I tend to get the skin splitting and it gets to the point sometimes where it actually bleeds. There's a few little scabs dotted about. And it's quite painful, especially if you've got to wear these sort of gloves every day and it catches on the scabs and it pulls them off, and it gets quite bad. So when we're in contaminated ground, not only do we have to wear these, but underneath these we have to wear non-permeable gloves, which they generally provide, you know, the standard box of latex gloves. These ones are medium. I generally don't wear medium. I know you're all going to be saying your nails are too long. However, if I just demonstrate, if I hold this glove against my hand and against the join between my thumb and finger, the thumb isn't even long enough to go to the end of my thumb, and the same on the finger. If I hold that at the point where it comes between my fingers, that is not to the end of my finger. So add to that the fingernails, and yeah, they don't really fit so well. You get this sort of bit here, and you know, my fingers are generally a bit long for the width of my hand, so I mean these are quite stretchy, so I can get away with these, but the bigger ones I do generally have like a size 10. But I do tend to wear gloves under these anyway, like a sort of thin woolly glove, because it helps stop, as I was saying before, the splitting on the back of your hand. But with latex gloves, it's a bit hard to wear woolly gloves underneath. However, as I went for a few days wearing these and ended up with hands that were just split all the way across here, I bought some of these. And this is a new pack. I'm not showing you the ones that I've been wearing. They've actually been through the washer a couple of times and they're still looking relatively good. But I thought I'd open a new pack to show you. They're not the highest quality of gloves. These are, you get these 2 packs, this double twin pack, for £1 in Pound World. Not Poundland, Pound World. And they're just really simple, plain cotton gloves. And, you know, they're not all perfect. Some of them are a little bit odd, and they're a little bit, you know, small in some cases for my fingers. For instance, my thumb here is quite tight there. However, if you wear this under the latex glove like these, if I get it on the right way, what it stops is all that wetness sitting against your skin. It absorbs a lot of the moisture away from your skin, and so as long as you have a couple of pairs of these with you, say when it gets to break time, you can take them off and you can put them to dry out somewhere, and you know, you can have a nice clean glove the next break, after the next break, and you don't have to have all that wetness against your hand, and it works really well. And I mean, that's a medium latex glove, and these ones I don't like them so much. They tend to rip quite easily. They're very thin, and if you're doing any sort of digging with that, even under these gloves, it'll rip. These ones are a bit better, the vinyl ones, which I guess as well, if you've got a latex allergy, these ones will be the ones that you'd use. But this is a large one as well, And I find that if you wear it in large over the cotton gloves like that, it's so much better. I mean, because we then have to, let's just open this and I'll show you. We then have to protect us from puncturing the latex, we then have to wear these gloves over the top. So you can see when you've then got the latex glove under this and you're digging, then you end up with quite a lot of, you know, sweat inside the latex glove. And this method stops that. So I hope anyone who has the same issue as I do with splitting hand on your skin, or skin on your hand, one or the other, finds that useful. Quickly before I go, this is one that I've washed a couple of times. As you can see, it's looking a little bit pulled and stuff. I'll show that in camera now. Little bits of cotton coming off. It's got a little bit bobbly, but for all intents and purposes, it still does exactly the same job as the brand new one. And I'm hoping to be able to get quite a few more uses out of this. But for 50p a pair, when it stops your hands bleeding and you being in pain, I think that's worth it, personally. So just wanted to show you what they're like after a few washes. So thanks for watching. Bye.